Hello, wonderful people. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Welcome back and welcome if you're new here. Today, I'm going to show you quite a simple recipe and I'm making this delicious orange honey glazed chicken that's really tender and soaked in sweetness. I marinated the chicken for 24 hours so all the flavors can really soak in, but you can really just work with the time that you have. Although remember, the longer, the better. I will also list all these ingredients in the description box. So have your orange and make sure it's washed and very clean and grated to get the zest. We want the chicken to have an intense orange flavor and this step really helps. So in an empty bowl, we are going to mix in all our ingredients. I started with the orange zest, followed up with a garlic paste, and then just went in with the rest of the ingredients or spices, which are going to be listed in the description box. I then squeezed a whole orange inside the bowl with the spices. Okay, it can get really messy. And then just mix everything together. I like to add salt after all the spices just to enhance the flavors and give it a good mix. And there you go. So in a clean bowl, I have my chicken washed and cut into pieces. I like to poke my chicken like so with either a fork or a knife before I go in with the marinade, just so the flavors can soak in really well, and I do that with all the chicken pieces. So I'm just pouring in the marinade all over the chicken. And giving it a good mix. Please make sure your hands are really clean before you go in like this, or better yet, use the kitchen gloves. So there goes my marinated chicken that will go in the fridge for 24 hours. I added in some sliced orange because we want a very flavorful chicken. So the next day, I'm adding some oil in a pan. And once the oil is moderately hot, I add in my chicken pieces and cover it. So I let this cook for about 4 minutes in moderately low heat, and I'm just turning the chicken to allow the other side to cook as well, and I will cover it for another 3 to 4 minutes. So in another bowl, I squeezed in a whole orange. So I have the orange juice and I'm pouring in some honey. I'm not a huge fan of honey, so I'm not overdoing it. So this will also be according to your liking. And I'm just giving it a good mix. So back to our pan, and I'm adding in some onions and pili pili hoho. So at this point, the chicken is actually already cooked and tastes really good. So if you're not a fan of sauces, you can serve it at this point. So I'm just spreading the hoho and the onions to just make sure it's spread all over the pan. So I'm just going to cover this for about 2 minutes so that they can soften. After about 2 minutes, I'm adding our mixture of orange juice and honey all over the chicken. So you want to make sure you glaze in all the chicken pieces with the juice like so, and then cover it and let it cook in medium heat for about 8 minutes. Look at how delicious that looks and how the color has changed. Ah, so good. So the thickness of the sauce is also according to your liking. I like mine pretty thick. That's exactly how I like it. And my chicken is ready, guys. You can serve your chicken with some fried rice, potatoes, and some cold glass of juice. Thank you so much for watching this far, guys. I hope you can try out this recipe and enjoy this delicious meal with your family or friends. Please subscribe if you haven't, and see you next Friday. Bye.